Downhill is often seen as the Formula One of mountain biking. Racers negotiate their way from the top of the hill right down to the bottom, tackling big features. Last season we had a really exciting year of racing. 7 World Cup rounds, 3 different winners, Aaron Gwyn, Greg Minnaar and Josh Bryceland. Loic Bruni got the rainbow stripes at the World Championships and almost clinched that first win that he's been dying to get. But aside from those guys, and household names like G. Atherton, Troy Brosnan and of course Steve Peat, who else should be looking for in 2016? Well, let us tell you our top picks, and in no particular order we're going to kick it off with Mark Wallace. The Canadian got his best finish in 2015, 6th place at the Mont St. Anne World Cup. Now he's teammates with Stevie Smith on that DEVINCI Global Racing program, and they've been training a lot together. You might have seen his Sound of Speed video out on Red Bull TV. It was really cool, and with them two pushing each other, I'm pretty sure they're going to both be fast in 2016. Moving on to the other side of the pond, let's talk about French rider Loris Vergier. He's a part of that brand new team, Specialized Gravity team, with Loic Bruni and also youngster Fenels. He got his first podium at 3rd place at the Wyndham World Cup and had some consistent top 10s across the season. It's going to be very interesting to see how he does aboard that brand new Demo 8. They've done a lot of testing in California and I'm sure he's going to be a fast one to watch. Harry Heath. In 2014 he was a complete privateer, and in 2015 he stepped it up and got a place with NORCO Factory Racing. It was great for him to get that factory support, and he showed that it was well deserved with a 9th place at 2 rounds and then consistent top 20s. He's been down in New Zealand training pretty hard all winter, and I'm sure that he's going to be really fast and super fit, ready for the season ahead. I'm going to pair these two together, Rory Cunningham and Reece Wilson, the Scottish duo. Super fast riders, and Reece has only just started racing downhill. He set a goal for himself of to qualify for every single World Cup in 2015, and he did just that, getting some top 40s consistently. And Rory, well, what is there to say? He's been around for a long time, 2007 Junior World Champion. He had a great season in 2015, some top 20s and some top 30s consistently. He also took that win at the Hardline event, which is super gnarly, big jumps and massive features. So it's going to be a good season, I feel, for them both. They've been working hard together and they're going to be flying coming into the start of 2016 for the first round in Lords. Australian rider Jack Moir has been under the radar a little bit. He rides for that intense factory racing program, and that could possibly due to the fact that he had a couple of shoulder operations which really set him back. But in 2014 he had a great season. He got 11th place at that Cairns World Cup and some consistent top 20s. With the World Cup returning to Cairns in 2016, he would definitely be looking to repeat that performance. We've talked a lot about Kiwi Matt Walker in the Dirt Shed show, and for good reason. He's had a great start to his season, winning the Crankworx Enduro in Rotorua and 5th place in the downhill. He's just joined that brand new team, the Cube Global Squad, and will be looking to back his position of 11th at the Wyndham World Cup and some consistent top 20s aboard that brand new Cube 215 downhill bike. One of the fastest up-and-coming racers from America has to be Luca. He rides for that SRAM Troy Lee Racing program, and he had a great season in 2015. Consistent top 20s, and he got his best finish in Fort William with 10th position. He'll be looking forward to trying to better that in 2016. Quite possibly the biggest news of the off-season was Aaron Gwyn announcing his brand new team, the YT Mob. But not only that, he has a new teammate. Angel Suarez was relatively under the radar in 2015. He had a great season, however, and finished in 16th place at the Lenzerheide World Cup. Now I'm sure with the extra support from Gwyn and the YT Mob, he's going to be looking to better that in 2016. Quite possibly the biggest up-and-coming star of the 2016 season could be Fenels. He was the Whip-Off World Championship in 2014 and finally he's allowed to race as a junior. He's got great teammates, Loic Bruni and Loris Vergier. Who could ask for a better teacher than the current world champion? And I'm sure with that under his name and the Specialized bike, he's going to be wanting that Junior World Championship and Junior World Cup leader jersey. Now at this point you're probably thinking we've forgotten someone. And you're right, we have Marc Beaumont, ex-GMBN presenter. He's moved on to the SARACEN MADISON downhill team, and he's had 2 World Cup wins already to his name. And can he get some more in 2016? Well, I sure hope so, and I'd love to see him up there again. Now, obviously, we can't mention everyone, but some other notable contenders are Laurie Greenland, Monrica MS team. He's moving from junior to elite. Connor Fearon, first ever podium in 2015, and he rides for Kona Factory Racing. Marcelo Gutierrez, he had 2 podiums in 2015 and rides for Giant Factory. Sam Blankenship, watch out for his ridiculous style, no gloves, and he's aboard that NORCO Factory Racing bike. Remy Thirion is a wild man when it comes to those steep and loose tracks, and he's always one to watch. So that's it for our top picks to watch for the downhill season in 2016. For more great videos on GMBN, why not click up there for What is Downhill? And if you click just down there, you'll get to our Pro Bike playlist, where you'll see some of the bikes that the pros will be racing on this season. But before you watch either of those videos, click right in the middle to subscribe. You get a great video every day of the week. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited for the downhill season, give us a thumb up like.